Checkers, tell our art friends what we're going to draw today, dude.
A hummingbird.
Cool. All right, dude, you got your marker?
Yeah.
We hope you guys have your markers. You're going to follow along with us. If we go too fast, what can they do?
Pause the video.
Yes, you can always pause the video, catch up, and then He thinks it's funny when I say ketchup. I don't know why. He's thinking about hot dogs. You guys can catch up and then start the video up again. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
We're going to use 8.5 by 11 white piece of paper, right? We got this out of our printer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and our art friends can use any kind of paper. We're using 2 sheets of paper so that our Sharpie doesn't go through to the table. You ready to start drawing?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, man. First step, we're going to draw our hummingbird's eyeball, and it's going to be right in the middle of the paper, and we're going to draw it kind of small, not too big. And it's a little off to the left, but a little towards the top. Okay, and we got to leave some room for our flower that our hummingbird's going to be flying next to and eating. All right. Okay, you ready? You color that in? We got our next step is color in the eyeball. Well, Checkers has got the giggles. Okay, all right. Next up, we're gonna draw his mouth, and it's gonna go into his head. Okay, so here we go. It's gonna be a beak, and well, actually, let's do the V first. So we'll do a little V right here. Good, and then we're gonna draw the beak, and the beak is long. It has a long beak. Good, and then we're gonna come over and into his head. Awesome. Okay, now let's finish his beak up. We're going to draw a line that comes into the V. And then we're going to draw the bottom of his beak. Bottom of his mouth. Good job, dude. All right, now we're going to draw his wings. And this is the cool part. They got little wings. So we're going to come up. Yeah, give him a little bit of the neck. Easy does it. Okay, now we're going to finish the back of his wings. And watch this. This is kind of tricky. We're going to do little bumps. And they're kind of small bumps. They're not too big. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. So come down. And I'm going to stop where it kind of lines up with where we started the wing. Yeah. Good job, dude. I love drawing with you, man. We have so much fun, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, now let's draw his other wing back here. So we're going to draw another line that comes up. Or down, actually. Okay, and then we're going to draw those little bumps on the back side of this wing. You see how that's... What's this called? Do you remember what this is called? This wing's in front of this wing. To make it look 3D. Yes, overlapping, dude. Good job. Now we're going to draw the back of his body. Okay, so we're going to draw a line that comes here and connects to the wing. And then it can come out kind of just like that. I'll connect the wing there. Good job. Let's actually bring that. I'm going to bring that a little closer to that. The wing. All right, okay, now let's jump over here. We're going to do his belly. So we're going to come back over to his neck, come down, and we're going to come out for his belly, okay? Mm-hmm. You're making noises with your hands, dude. I heard that. I think everybody on YouTube is going to hear that too. They say, what was that noise? All right, so you got it? You got his belly? So I came in a little bit more. Let's see here. So let's bring this line a little bit more in. See how I started coming a little closer?
There you go.
Good. Okay, and then we're going to come back out. Good. Okay, now let's finish his tail feathers. So we're going to do some bumps, just like we did on the wing. And we're going to do some bumps on this side. Good job. Good. Now you see how my bumps are a little smaller, but that's okay, man. I like it. It's cool. It's okay. Okay, now let's do his feet. So he's got little feet right here, and they're tucked up under his body. So we're going to do little C's to connect them with each other. Good. Now we're going to do some more for the other foot that's tucked under his body. You see that?
Yep.
And then I connected them. Yes, good job. Let's do a design right here on his tail. So we're just going to do a line like that. It's almost kind of a U shape. So we'll come down right here and then back up. Good. Good. Now let's do the feathers. You got it? Perfect. Okay, now let's do those feathers. So we're going to come down. We're going to do little feathers. Yes. And I kind of connected my lines with the little bumps. So keep going. Just start fanning it out this way. Yeah. Yep. Just like that. And then fan it out the other. It's okay. Keep going. You're doing a great job, man. Good, man. You did a great job. Okay, now let's come up here and we'll do the texture on his wings too. So we're going to do this first one. First one's going to come over like this, and we're going to get close to his body, and then we'll do some more bumps right there. Good. Okay, and then we'll do the same that we did on the tail for his wing. So you want to fan it out. Yes, just like that, man. You're doing a great job. You having fun?
Yeah.
I promise. I love it when you start getting quiet. It's not because you're quiet, it's because I know you're concentrating. So we're doing the same thing as his other wing. Okay, and then we're gonna fan out these few little bumps on that wing. I'm just gonna bring this down. I'm gonna bring that straight down. There we go. All right, let's do the little pattern on his neck. So we're going to do the same little bumps right here and kind of curve up to his head. So this kind of has a little curve to it. Yes, just like that. Then we're going to do a line that comes off his eye. And then we'll make that line a little thicker and then curl up. And then color that in. Good, and then I'm going to connect the beak too. Just like that. Okay, should we do the flower?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So first step we're going to do is kind of create a curved V. And because his beak is going into the flower, we kind of want that V to line up with his beak. Good job. Now we're going to add the petals. So they're little raindrop kind of shapes. Yeah, and then go right in. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to make this flower look really 3D. It's going to look awesome. Okay, and then let's put a little line for the inside of the petal. Good. Okay, now let's add some more petals. We're going to do another raindrop shape. Got it? We're going to do another raindrop shape on this other side. And we can add those petal lines on the center.
I put this down.
It's all right. Doing good, man. All right, okay, let's add the last petal on the back. So we're going to add a little line, a curved line like that. And we'll do another line going in. Good. Okay, now let's draw the rest of the flower. So we're going to come off this petal down, kind of make an S line. You might run out of room. You're getting close to the edge, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll bring this S line down a little more, and then that'll help us so we don't go off the page. There you go. Okay, and then we'll come back up. All right, we'll come back up and curve into that petal. So come and do a little S line that curves back up in there. Yeah, good. Okay, now we're going to bring this side down.
There we go.
Good. All right, okay, now let's do the bottom part of the flower. And then another one on this side. Good. And then we're going to do the bottom. It's a little U shape, huh? Mm-hmm. You got it. You're getting a little stuck, huh?
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay, now let's do the stem. We'll finish the stem. We're just going to do a little S line that comes down. Good. You made it kind of wobbly. I like it. Okay, and then we're going to... It's wilting. It's a dying flower. Oh, no. Now we're going to draw the other side of the stem, and so we're going to draw a line that's parallel to it. And makes a little S line that comes down too. Good. Now let's do the leaf. We'll put one little leaf on here. Curve line up, and we're going to draw. The other side, and then we draw the other side of the leaf. Good. And then we're going to draw the inside of the leaf. We'll draw some veins. I think they're called veins. Little lines that come out of the center of the leaf. Dude, good job, man. You did awesome. So even though our hummingbirds look a little different, that's okay, right? Mm-hmm. Most important thing is?
To have fun.
Yes, have fun. And we need to color it. It's going to look super awesome with coloring, okay?
Okay.
All right, dude, we got our colors all ready, and we are ready to color, aren't we?
Yeah.
We got our blue for the beak. We got an orange, yellow, and red for our bird's head, and for his tail feathers. We also got a light brown, a dark brown for his body and his wing, and then we got light green and dark green for the flower stem and leaf, and then we also got kind of a purple and a purple blue for the petals. We also have black and white. You ready to color?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a lot of cool shading, but the first step is we're just going to color in all of the major colors in on our drawing. Okay. We'll fast forward this really quick, okay? Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right now.
Now get your white Prismacolor, and we're going to highlight the top of his beak. And what we did was put down the base so the main colors, the base colors, and we're going to add layers on top and kind of blend it, a lot like how we do with the oil pastels. Cool? Mm-hmm. Now we're going to get the black, and I'm going to put just a light shade over the bottom of his beak, and then I'm going to get the blue again, and I'm going to blend right over top of that. Okay? And we'll blend back over the white and just smooth it all out really nice. Now let's get the red, and we're going to add some shading to the back of his head right here. And then we're going to go back over it with that kind of orange red that we had. So there you go. And then I'm going to go back over it with that orange red and smooth it all out again. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. So we're using Prismacolors. These are really nice color pencils. We'll leave a link to Amazon where you can purchase these if our art friends want to pick some up. Whoa. Okay, you ready for that last layer on there? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, now we're going to add some shading to the bottom of his, right under here, the bottom of his throat. Another good thing to have when you're doing colored pencils is a really nice colored really nice sharpener, pencil sharpener, because you're going to have to sharpen your pencils a lot. So I'm going to start dark right here on the edge of his throat, and then as I go into the middle, I'm going to get lighter and lighter. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And a nice shading, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to come up here where the black pattern that we put across, or the design, and put a little brown there too, and come around like that. All right, you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay, now I have the dark brown, and I'm going to do the same, almost the same thing that we did up here on his throat, and I'm going to start on the edge of his belly. See how it's getting darker?
Mm-hmm.
Start really dark, and then as I get out to the middle of his body, I'm going to get lighter. So we're adding shadow to his belly and making it look a lot more 3D, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm also going to shade down here close to his tail feathers, and then over here on this edge of this side of his body, around where his back is. But I want the lightest part to be right here on his body. I'll come in here, I'll get a lot thicker or heavier, press harder. And then also right here on the back, right before his feathers or his wings, then we can start going up there. Cool? All right, you do it, and we'll fast forward.
Okay.
Right now. Okay, now the next step, that after you get that little shading in, is you get the light brown that we first used and go back over it and put another heavy layer on top of everything, and it will kind of smooth it out and make it look real nice. See how there's a lot of white showing through on yours?
Mm-hmm.
So I went back over to kind of get rid of that white.
Okay.
Good, man. That was a lot of color in your. Is your hand sore? You're completely dead. Now I'm going to get the black, and we're going to do a little more shading just so it gets slightly darker on the edge right here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Looks even more 3D. And then I'm also going to put some black around his feet, so it looks like there's a little more shadow right here. And then I'm also going to darken in close to his tail feathers. Cool?
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to do his tail feathers, all right? So we got our dark brown, and we're going to start up here and get dark, and then we're going to, as we go towards the end of his tail feather, we're going to get lighter. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So start up here, you get really dark, and then grade 8, it's called grade 8, out to nothing. So it starts dark and then gets gradually lighter and lighter as you get towards the tip of his tail feathers. Okay, should we speed it up again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right, checkers, after I blended it, I went back over with this, with the original color, okay, and smoothed it out just like we did with the oil pastels. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. It looks so nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now at the bottom of his tail feathers, I used the black Prismacolor, and I put a thicker little pattern on the tips of his tail feathers. Nice job, checkers. Okay, next up we're gonna work on his wings, okay? We're gonna get the dark brown, and we're gonna start shading almost like what we did on his tail feathers. And we start up where his armpit would be, right? And then we're gonna get it dark in there, and then we're gonna gradually get lighter, grade 8 out to the end, and where at the very end I'm not gonna color at all. You see that? Mm-hmm. And I'm also gonna do a thick little shadow on the top of each feather. So I'll be dark in here where his armpit is, and then put a thick kind of heavy shadow under the top of the feather. Okay, after that, dude, we're gonna get the light brown again and go back over and smooth out that shading. And then I'm also leaving a little white kind of edge highlight around the tip of his wing feathers.
Okay.
All right, get your white pencil again, and we're going to put a little highlight. Remember that? You left it off. We're going to put that little white highlight on his eye. You can press really hard so that it will show up. And then you can also come in here and put a light highlight on his little toes. Ow! His cute little toes. Ow! All right, you ready for the flower? All right, so we're going to use this purple and also this blue purple, and we're also going to use white to blend everything. Okay, so we're going to first start out with our purple, and we're just going to put a light layer over the whole thing, just like what we did with our what's this thing called again?
Hummingbird.
Our hummingbird. Okay, so we'll do a whole light layer over the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we went ahead and also colored in the green. Now we're going to get this blue. Where'd it go? Yes, I got it. We got our blue purple, and we're gonna add the shading to the flower next. Okay, so we're gonna start in the middle where it's gonna be really dark, and we're gonna put a dark layer of this blue purple, and then we're gonna gradually get lighter as we get towards the edge of the petal. Okay, is that cool? Mm-hmm. What's this called? Shading.
What's it called? Flower.
Flower shading. So we got that. You see that? And then I'm going to add also a little shading right here down the line of the petal. And then this is going to be fairly dark in here. So I'll just go ahead and shade that whole thing kind of in. Then we'll come over here and maybe add a little shading underneath the very bottom of the flower. There we go. And then we'll speed it up. I'm going to go back over the whole thing with white.
Okay.
Nice, man. I really like that. It looks good. And we can practice on getting that gradual look, right? Yeah. From dark to light. And that's just takes a lot of practice, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're on the last step. We're going to use our dark green, and we're going to come in, we're going to shade the stem. You see this? So I'm going to shade the right side of the stem so it looks like the light's coming from this direction. And then I'm going to come down and shade the right side of all the way down the stem. And then on the leaf, I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to start from the center of the leaf right here. Watch this. Whoa, we're going to get lighter and lighter. So we start dark and we get lighter and lighter as we get to the edge of the leaf. Okay? Okay. So that's going to make the leaf look like it's turning this way. And then we're going to do almost the opposite. We'll come down here and get darker on this edge. So it'll get lighter as we get to the stem, and that'll make it look like it's kind of going down and then coming back up. Cool? Mm-hmm. And then we'll go back over and blend it all out with the lighter green. Okay. And we'll be done. Mm-hmm. Dude, you did a really good job on your hummingbird, and I love how you shaded it. He looks super 3D, huh? Yeah. And we can practice, right? Yeah. The more we practice, the better we get. Yeah? Yeah. Yes, but what's the most important thing when we're doing art?
To have fun.
Yes, don't forget, most important thing when you're drawing is to have fun. If you ever get frustrated, remember to take a break, and then you can come back later and have fun, right? Yeah. Well, we want to see how your guys' art turned out. Be sure to take a photo of it, and where should they email it?
myart@artforkidshub.com.
Yes, myart@artforkidshub.com. And we also have an art club. Where's that at?
artforkidshub.club.
Yes, .club. .com is our regular site, and .club is where you guys can sign up for a free account and post as many photos of your art as you want. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Should we say goodbye to our art friends?
Yeah.
All right, but before we go, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.